quick, graph y equals 1/3 times f of x, given the graph of y equals f of x by hand. This is part of the family of functions series. You will need graph paper or download this PDF and print it. Press pause as needed anytime during the video. Given the graph of y equals f of x in blue here, we want to graph y equals 1/3 times f of x in green. Since we don't know the dance for this function, we're going to graph using a table. So we create a table, and we're going to identify the key points on the graph, beginning with this one right here. We need to place the coordinates into a table, and the coordinates of that point right there are -5, 9. The next point is at -2, 6, -1, 5, and looks like the y-intercept's at 0, 2. So go ahead and finish the table, get 3 more points on that, and then continue. One -3 is one of the points you should have found, 3 -3, and also 5 +3. We need to create a second table for y equals 1/3 times f of x. So we're going to use the same x coordinates, but we need to multiply each y coordinate by 1/3, because that's what it says in the function itself. So 9 times 1/3 would be 3. So plot -5, 3. 1/3 of 6 is 2, -2, 2. 5 times 1/3 is 5/3, so -1, 1 2/3. Go ahead and finish the table, plot the points, press pause as needed, and then resume when you're ready. All right, so 2 times 1/3 is 2/3, 0, 2/3 is now our y-intercept. -3 times 1/3, -1, 1, -1. 3, -1. And then 3 times 1/3 is 1, so it'll be 5, 1. We need to connect the points, but we need to use the original function for the shape to make sure it looks like that. Curves where there are curves and segments where there are segments. And so this is what the graph of y equals 1/3 f of x would look like. Let's compare that to the parent function. And you can see that the blue y values multiplied by 1/3 are the green y values for all points, not just for a couple of points, but for all of them. Now you try one. Given this graph y equals g of x, graph y equals 1/2 g of x for the practice. Press pause to do this and then resume when you're finished to check your answer. And here's our answer in green compared to the blue parent function.